All right. And what do you think? Do you think it's me? I called her and said about you. Again, Carlton, that's what I'm saying. So when it was supposed to be between you and me, she heard it, right? And she was like, I, I want to hear it as well. And as I told you, she was my friend, and I was like consoling her, and I was like, because that time even I was confused as well. I was like, what should I do? Because I never heard her crying, and she called me. So if a friend calls you and she's crying, what are you gonna do? Of course you're gonna talk to her, right? And your mind will be effed as well. So that's the exact same situation I had. So anywho, Carlton, you have the proofs. I don't know. Again, they are not very definitive, but it definitely proves that I never like told Maddie, okay, Maddie, hear it. It was her who said, okay, I want to hear it. And yes, you are right. If the conversation was between us two, she should have been involved. I get that. But again, I'm saying she heard me talking to you because I was in the game and also I was talking to her. And
One sec, one sec. May I interfere? Dawes, about this part. Uh, oh, in RP, I had a friend whom I did the same thing, and we all three friends broke up. Uh, not with the game part, but someone like that, because someone told about someone, and the main person whom we spoke about was got to know that he was been spoken behind, and yeah, I'm sorry, but that's one of the parts where it went wrong, and I think it was not supposed to be done. Uh, being very honest with you, I'm not supporting Isa NRP, but it shouldn't have been done from your side. But Isa, if I were to talk for him and on behalf of him, uh, back then they both were friends, and they had she was in the most vulnerable state. Didn't we know that she would go and take that evidence back to you, and uh, it went outside the bars. It went unencrypted. That's what I'm saying. So sorry about that from my side as well. I was not aware about these things also, but I was surely say DOS was a CG back then or MG back then. I'm not so sure, but back then he was trying to support a friend because he wanted to fix things. Didn't we know that she would come behind us and shoot all of us down? Honestly,
see,
right.
Carlton, I'll tell you. Now, the thing is, Maddie is taking revenge on all of us. All right? She's taking revenge on me, Sam, Alo, Rahul, on maybe, yeah, that's the main target. And Wade, James, why? Because we are trying to expose her in what way? That that she's wrong and she's manipulating and brainwashing you. And and because of all her reps and stuff. All right. And she is saying false things about favoritism, politics, just because she was repped out, and which was because of her mistake. She thinks we are wrong, and that's what she's trying to tell you. Now even in the base, we are losing people just because they're coming inside the base, and someone from the base is telling them, oh, army is too toxic, don't stay here. And soldiers are leaving again. We don't have any problem, if you want to go, you can go. We are still strong, we have enough players, we have good soldiers. I have Alo, Sam, I have other soldiers that are doing really good. But what I'm trying to say, you have fallen into her like bait, and very badly. Again, it's up to you who to trust.
Yeah,
And again, the second point is, when you said the conversation has have been between us two. Again, I'm saying yes, you are right. Okay, I get it. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to understand me is, when I was playing the game, all right, and I was talking to you, and on the other side, on my other device, which is my phone, I was talking to her, and I was consoling her because she was crying, she was weeping, and as a friend, I couldn't see that, I felt bad. And now I, okay, yeah, now I just remembered. So she went to, like, I think, to washroom or something. I don't know. I think she went to, yeah, I told her to go and drink some water. And then in that time, you were there at Southgate. So I asked you, Carlton, like, why you turn her in? You know? And that time she heard me. She was like, I want to hear it. Again, you can see it in the text. She said, I want to hear it. Now, again, as she being my best friend, I told her, okay, hear it out as well. So you have to understand this aspect. So anyhow, Carlton, it's up to you. And second thing is, now they're blaming Alu for writing some weird stuff on trade chat. That's definitely wrong. It's not us. It's not someone from the army. Maybe someone from the army who's trying to snitch on us, but again, it might be someone else. Because before as well, someone has said like wrong stuff about the Murda gang. So again, it's not me, it's not Alu, because see, I just have one account and I'm done with this itself. So it's not me, Sam, Alu, Wade, Jean. It's not us. It's someone from your ops maybe.
wait, Isa was still to patch things up before you guys continue. Uh, See, I'll take the blame. So I'm part of military police. I'll take the blame. Sorry for no. Just one sec. Just hear me out. I don't care if they ban me and stuff. I don't really mind. Hello, don't misbehave, buddy. Misbehave. Don't misbehave. One sec. One sec. Okay. So, Carton, whatever happened shouldn't have happened, and maybe things went right from both sides, but when faced each other, it seemed wrong. So I just want you guys to now patch things up and fix things right now, and at least say this shouldn't happen again. I know it will still stay within you both, uh, that oh, these things happened, but it just needs some time. At least if you start patching things up right now, it will fix things e- eventually.